Hello, this is Nagina, the creator of Everwind, and today I'm going to show off a little quest in the game, which utilizes quite a few mechanics, so that you can see some of the mechanics in the game in working order. We jump in here in the city of Gringard, which is a city-state that basically is the power of the island of Everwind. And a party, I have assembled the entire party thus far, and my party is at level 3. Also, I have equipped my party with some equipment, some gear, nothing fancy, just you know, the ordinary gear that you would probably have found at this state in the game. The quest we're going to play through is can be acquired in a number of different ways. It's something I tried to do in the game, that you're not necessarily going to find the quest simply by asking a specific NPC, but you can acquire the quest through different means, or start the quest in different means. So I could start the quest by, the quest is going to involve solving a crime of someone stealing food from the granary. And I can go right to the captain of the guard at the citadel and ask him, and he will give me the quest. But I can also ask this nice woman going around here, who has heard about this terrible crime going on, and she will lead me to the captain of the guard. Another way I can do it is simply to walk by the granary, which is over here, and ask the watch outside, and he will tell me that I had a problem with thieves stealing from the granary. And he points me to Captain Wicks at the Citadel, and I got the quest that way. So that is one of the 3 ways that I can start this quest. So now I've got the quest in my quest log, and it says that I should go and ask Captain Wicks about this this theft of food going on. So that's what I'm going to do. So Captain Weeks is here in the barracks of the Citadel. He says Lieutenant Wicks, there's a bug. I should fix that. He's supposed to be Captain Wicks. Okay, so now I've got the quest updated, and he told me to go to the Citadel, to the granary, and investigate. Before this, I wouldn't be able to enter the granary because the guard wouldn't allow me. But now I've had this little chat with Captain Wicks, and he will now tell me that I can enter the granary to investigate the crime. I talk to him now. He says that he's been told that I can enter the granary. Okay, so this is the granary, and points of interest in the game are marked by this sparkling little thing to pinpoint the player to where there are interesting things to discover. And it says the sack has been ripped open, and that there is a small trail of grain along the floor with tracks in it. Going over here. So we found a little hole in the wall, which we are unable to fit through. So we should, I've been told by the quest log to go back and report this to Captain Wicks at the Citadel. So now he has pointed me to an alchemist called Balthazar, who has a shop in town. So I'm going to pay him a visit. Of course, there are a lot of empty houses here at this point, but this is keep in mind that this game is in progress. It's in creation, so many of these houses are going to have doors and windows and have things inside them when the game is finished. Okay, so this is the alchemy shop. Okay, so we need to find a rare plant that he needs to create this shrinking potion for us. And he obviously has that, the innkeeper at the Black Stallion, which is this inn here, has that stacked away in his cellar. So we have to get into the cellar somehow, and that can be achieved by multiple means. I can not enter the cellar at this point, I think, or I could try to lockpick it, but as you can see at the very top right corner, I have 3 skills. One is sneaking, the one to the left, then it's speech in the middle, and then lockpicking at the very right. And at this point, all of these skills are at level 1 of 10. So most likely I would have a hard time trying to lockpick this door. I failed, and I'm also going to waste all my lockpicks if I try to do that all the time. So I could try to steal the key. The problem is that she won't allow me. I can't go into the kitchen where the key is stored. So I will have to try to sneak in there. But my sneaking skill isn't good enough. The better the sneaking skill is, the longer you can stay hidden when in sneak mode. So I am going to try to advance my sneaking skill a little bit. And I'm going to ask this young lady right here who can... Oh, sorry, that was lockpicking skill. Okay, I think I want to try to use the sneaking skill. So I'm going to have a chat with the sneaking skill guy, who is right here. That's going to cost me 200 coins, which is fine. Now my sneaking skill is at level 2, so I should be able to sneak past here now. Yes, that worked fine. Okay, so I'm going to steal the key. The master key. Nah, my lockpicking skill isn't very good. Okay. While I have this master key, I guess I should try to take advantage of that. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's locked. Okay, I found a teddy bear. It has the wrong icon, obviously. I'm going to fix that later. Okay, so now that I have the master key, I'm going to unlock this door. And we found the dwarf heir. So now I should go back to Balthazar with the dwarf heir. Of course, while I'm down here, I happen to stumble upon a dead body, which is rather suspicious. So, by checking that, I can start another quest. So now if I want to, I can pursue that quest. But I'm not going to do that now. We're going to save that for another time. Okay, let's return to Balthazar at his shop. Okay, so now I have the shrinking potion, and I should now try to return to the granary and see what is hidden within that little hole in the wall. obviously these enemies aren't nearly difficult enough, so there's still a little bit of balancing to be done before the game can be considered finished and balanced. It's a tedious ongoing work, the balancing thing. Okay, so we found this gnome skulking about in this little cave, or this little hole and cave he has created. So now we have the option to use our speech skill to persuade him not to attack us, or we can of course attack him if we want to. Most likely this will not end well, because my speech skill is at level 1, so it's not very likely that I will be able to persuade him not to attack me. But let's try that, just to try it. And we failed. Okay. Again, of course, these fights are not even nearly difficult enough at this point. So now it tells us that he is not really the person behind the thefts. Well, he's the one stealing, but he is... he has this guy named Todd who has kidnapped his brother and forces him to go and steal food for him so he can sell it. So he's this Todd character is really doing some nasty stuff. But we've got the warehouse key, so that is where he is hiding. So we're going to find Todd, this Todd person, confront him and ask him not to bother these two goblins. Now I can enter the warehouse using my key. Of course, if I wanted to, I could also lockpick this door instead. Okay, so this guy has a special attack where he combines his attack with his henchman in order to create a super attack, damaging attack. So a good tactic here would be to take out at least one of his henchmen as early as possible to make his combined attack less damaging to us. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try to take out his henchman. This is not good. Hopefully we will win. And there it goes. Finally. And you have a special item, that's nice. Okay, so let's out this guy. And another teddy bear. And collecting teddy bears is another quest in the game. There's this guy who you can talk to who collects teddy bears, and if you bring him teddy bears, he will reward you. So that's, you know, that they're scattered all over the game really, so you can have to look for the teddy bears everywhere. Okay, so there's Captain Wicks, and he just captured the two goblins who are running out of the warehouse. Okay, so now we're given a choice. we can tell the truth about Todd, and maybe he will release the two goblins, or we can actually blame the goblins for the theft of the food from the granary, and they will be taken to jail. And either way is fine, but it's good to keep in mind that whatever you choose in these kind of situations will probably have some kind of impact later in the game. This may not be the last time you see the goblins, but I think I'm going to blame them. And that's the quest. So I hope you liked the way the quests are structured. If you have any questions or any comments whatsoever about the game, or about this quest, or about anything really that you've seen here, feel free to post me a comment in the comment sections, and I will try to answer as well as I can.